Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
And we serve as the voice to the Superpower Black community.
Again, we got Dr. Candace Matthews.
A lot of these documents, looking at.
We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media.
This country is supposed to be about the land of the free for all. It has not been free for Black people, and we are tired.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today.
If you spend any time on TikTok or the internet in general, you've probably come across a man by the name of Shahid King Bolsen, who is an American Muslim who converted to Islam when he turned 22 after reading the autobiography of Malcolm X. Now, I tried to come up with a title for him, but to me, he reminds me of a philosopher, right? Because again, he's very wise and knowledgeable and just a common sense approaches to a whole host of topics. Well, this particular video, he is talking about the impact of Black Americans, African Americans, as he calls us, throughout the world. Check it out.
I don't know if you can think of a people who were more held back, more deprived, more sabotaged than African Americans. You took everything away from them and took them away from everything. They started in your country at less than zero, literally regarded and treated as subhuman, not allowed to learn to read or write or anything for hundreds of years. But you see, they come from a people of accomplishment to one degree or another, not a people of piracy and theft and appropriation. They come from a people who created and built and developed in their own land. And even though you did everything that you could possibly do to suppress them, to hold them down, to hold them back, and you're still doing that until today, nevertheless, I don't think anyone can dispute the fact that African Americans have become a global cultural superpower. Culturally, they're a superpower. Whatever cultural soft power that America has in the global South, it's African American.
So he basically labeled us a superpower all over the world and, in the South here in America. And he told no lies. And basically what he was saying is the people that were in prison, they were not somebody who was nothing. The people that were in prison, which was our ancestors, were kings, queens, builders, scientists, you name it, everything you can think of. We were that, and we are still that. Now, unfortunately, on those plantations, we were deduced down to what they call the N-word. That is their word, not ours. Unfortunately, some of us have been still walking in that, but don't you ever forget, like he said, Black Americans are a superpower. The world does not and will not move without Black Americans and the influence of Black American culture. We dictate how the world runs. The only people that don't really know that is us. And speaking of a superpower, we know that Black Americans see about, they say $2 trillion, which would make up between the 9th and 11th largest country in the world if we kept that money. Well, we know we give 97% of that away to everybody else. But if we were to keep some of that money, what a difference it would make. And we would be our own superpower, right? And stop being a superpower to everybody else. Listen, they done ate off of Black Americans enough. Let them go build their own superpower and make it do what it do. But we need to become a superpower to ourselves and uplift ourselves, right? So I agree with Brother Bolsen there. And that Black Americans, we are the superpower. Y'all tell me what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube.